How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and I kind of went ahead and did a thing. I got my STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku to 100% in the potential system, and he was always one of my favorite units in the game just because I love the, I absolutely love the form. He's definitely one of my favorite forms, probably second favorite. And the fact that he was one of my very first SSRs in the game, I just thought, you know what, let's get this man to 100%. I haven't seen anyone else with a 100% STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I decided to take the plunge and try him out on this STR team. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And to be honest, I am probably going to do something like this for the other types, just basically get units that you normally wouldn't get to 100% of course. So hopefully this was worth the investment, because I am most likely going to be running him on my team now. And the thing about one STR in particular is that you don't really need anyone else apart from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just because this man is an absolute beast by himself. He legit doesn't need any support. But hopefully this man is going to be providing something to this team at least, and I would imagine that he is going to, especially when you take into account that he is 100%. So those are his stats. If you aren't aware of what he does, he gets an 80% attack increase, level 20 crit. So I'm expecting big things. I'm definitely expecting some big things from this man. The biggest letdown about him is that he doesn't have any other notable key links apart from Over in a Flash. So I'm hoping that maybe when he links up with Super Saiyan God Goku or Super Saiyan 3 GT, that is going to help him out massively. And that is one of the reasons why I am running Super Saiyan God Goku, and I completely forgot about Gogeta and Over in a Flash. So never mind. I'm going to stick with this particular rotation, and then I'm going to put, and Gogeta's probably going to take him out here. I'm dumb. So I'm going to put the, what do you call it? I'm going to put the Super Saiyan 3 GT in that last slot so he comes back around and then gets paired up with him. Holy damn, okay, so Gogeta and Goku damn near have the same attack stat. The only difference is that Gogeta is effective against all types. So I'm actually really excited to use this man. He was always one of my favorite units in the game. And of course we have the GT Goku in that last slot now. Going to be interesting to see how much of an increase he actually gives to those guys. And I'm going to quickly lower the audio because it's pretty damn loud. It won't be loud for you, but for me it's pretty loud. Now we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and no crit unfortunately. And you know what, let me know in the comment section down below who you want me to max out in the potential system next, because I'm thinking on, I'm basically thinking about maxing a tech type unit next. So that could be Merger Marsu maybe, but the thing about Merger Marsu is that a lot of people probably have seen him max. So I'm thinking about units that you normally wouldn't see max, maybe Future Gohan. To be honest, I have no clue, because there are a few units here and there that I would like to max, but I just simply don't have the deep paths open for. So if I remember, I will try my very best to leave a few options in the comment section, and then of course you guys can pick. Right, so let's see what this man can do. No crits yet. Never mind. Just don't even bother. Like, don't even worry about what I just said. And now, of course, we have this rotation as well. And I finally got the Trunks to Super Attack 10. I just had so many Kais laying around. And of course, I did manage to pull an additional GT Trunks. So I thought, you know what, might as well get this man Super Attack 10. I'm going to get a ton of Kais from the tournament. I managed to get an additional Kai today from the, like, 1000 stamina thing. So yeah, I have a ton of Kais basically. There is legit no need for me to hang on to all of these Kais. Granted, at some point I am going to need some, but if I keep summoning on these type banners, I'm going to be getting more and more. And I believe that by the time this is uploaded, the physical type banner is going to be out, and I'm going to summon on that, so even more Kais for me. So it's the Kai life for me. And I'm going to go ahead and actually put him here. Oh, he has that link, doesn't he? So just to make sure that Gogeta doesn't take him out, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to use a healing item. And before Gogeta gets an additional. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because we can get this rotation back, but I just want to try it out against this man, of course. Additional. Yeah, a super attack definitely would have killed him. Okay, now what can Goku do? So his attack stat went up by 140k. And a 1.6 million crit. So despite his attack stat not being that high, he is still going to be hitting ridiculously hard. And Trunks coming in clutch with that Prepare for Battle and GT Link. That GT Link is actually so clutch in this team. right, now what is going to happen here? I believe this Goku currently has level 14 crit, and I actually managed to pull a dupe, so I can get him to level 20 crit at some point, but I just haven't really bothered. Just because I don't really use STR that much, so I may hold off on spending orbs for now on STR units in particular. Build them up again, and maybe... I was thinking maybe Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but then I kind of just thought, I mean, I don't have enough dupes to get him to 100%, so that's why I went with STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku instead. I don't have that many Super Saiyan God Goku dupes either, so it's just one of those things, like, who do I go for next? I'm hoping I'll pull a decent amount of dupes for just some of the units that aren't, you know, widely recognized anymore, I suppose. No crit there, but of course Gogeta is going to take him out. Right, I'm having a lot of fun using this unit. It's been a while since I've used him properly, and like, I can't believe that I actually got him to 100%. To be honest, when I first just started working on him, I was just like, you know what, let's just get him to like level 20 crit. I'm probably not going to get him to 100%, but then I just went all the way, and I was like, you know what, let's just go all the way. I would imagine that quite a lot of you guys haven't seen him. He's one of my favorite units in the game. I love the form, so might as well, right? Might as well. And it's not like me leveling up any of the other guys it's not going to affect anything, basically. So I thought I might as well just prioritize a unit that doesn't get enough shine, basically. Now we have the GT Trunks. He's hitting pretty damn hard, to be fair, and with potential system buffs, I would imagine that he can easily hit in the millions. And of course, now we have this rotation back, and again, absolutely, pardon me, incredible unit so far. It's just a shame that he doesn't have more links, because the thing that kind of lets him down is, of course, over in the Flash, like I mentioned earlier. But if you just want to play around this team, it definitely is working out so far, of course. And now we have the Gogeta, and I will say that the Super Saiyan 3 Goku does have a restriction on his passive, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter that much, and we are very close to a Dokkan mode here, and if we could get this with Goku, that would be awesome. Trying to speed us up a little. I am pretty certain that we are going to get a Dokkan mode next time round, so looking forward to this. And I actually managed to max my Super Saiyan Bros in the potential system as well, so I'm maxing quite a lot of units. And of course, now you can buy orbs from the shop, which I 100% recommend that you don't do, just because it's a massive ripoff. So do not buy the orbs from the barbershop. It is actually disgusting that Bandai are giving that many away. If you could fully max a unit, that would be a completely different story, or maybe if you could like half max a unit. But the amount of orbs that you are getting, you can legit get in like 2 orb days. It's honestly disgusting, but I'm not going to touch on that matter anymore. I'm hoping that Bandai realizes that they made some sort of mistake, and they are going to maybe go over the prices, or maybe they're going to go over the amount of orbs that you can actually get from those packages. But the prices that we are like for, wow, 1.8 million like damage without a crit. But yeah, like I was saying, Bandai just needs to, at the very least, go over what they are providing with that package and change the price at the very least, or give us more orbs. Because for $20, like, keep in mind, you're spending $100 in total for every single package, and apparently this is going to come back like every single week. It's going to refresh every single week, basically. So for that amount, you would at least expect like 2,000 small orbs, 1,000 medium orbs, and like 100 gold orbs, or large orbs, of course. But for the amount that they are giving away, it's definitely not worth $100 a week. Like, that is just disrespectful to the fan base, in my opinion, because we are already giving them a ton of money. We play their game daily. We should at least have, like, don't get me wrong, this is a good idea, but it's just executed it poorly because of the amount of orbs that they give us and for the price that they are giving us those orbs for. Like, granted, if you want to spend some money and you maybe want to max a unit, like, it's okay, but for the amount that we are getting, I honestly thought it would be much cheaper, because that's just terrible. We are legit getting more orbs from the World Tournament, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but that's my say on it. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy there. I'm definitely not going to be buying those orbs. I'm just gonna do the events and just, you know, get the balls from the World Tournament, all that stuff. There is legit, and like, here's the thing, they gave more away with the summons on JP. I think they, like, on JP, you legit got the amount I stated earlier. I don't know why they didn't do the same for these packages, because I think that the amount you're paying is easily equivalent to one multi-summon, so I don't know why they were like, nah, you can just have like 600 small orbs, and apparently it doesn't even do like half of the grid. It does like one area. But okay, that's enough of that. Back to the showcase, and of course he managed to get the counter off, and I wasn't paying attention, so I unfortunately separated Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Gogeta. But so far this team has been absolutely insane, and I just remember that I am actually taking on the, what do you call it? Not the newest boss. Well, yeah, this is technically the newest boss rush. I'm taking on the stage where there's like 20 different events, so I will probably move on to Cell and then end it there. But so far, it's been a lot of fun to use. He hasn't been critting as much as I would like him to, but he's been hitting pretty consistently. Like, every single attack is hitting for around 800k. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, depending on who he's facing. But that Dokkan mode, that hit for 1.8 million, even without a crit, was impressive. And you have to take into account that he had a type disadvantage there, so that was pretty impressive. And I'm going to go with this. And Goku should be able to take him out here. And in hindsight, of course, if he Dokkans like now, like his Dokkan Awakening would have been much better. But of course, because he awakened at a time where we didn't have like all these insane passive skills and such, and I don't know what that is, because we didn't have his like insane passive skills and such, his passive has kind of fallen off as well, because 80% isn't that much in his current meta. Granted, before it was absolutely insane, but giving him potential system buffs, of course, does help him out massively. And if there is ever a Super Saiyan 3 lead, he is going to be an absolute beast. And I would imagine that there is going to be a lead like that at some point. Super Saiyan 3 Goten, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, maybe a few more Super Saiyan 3s in the future, who knows? Who knows? To be fair, actually, never mind. Never mind, I was about to say, you can run Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the Fusion Dance team. I was like, wait, no, that doesn't sound right. You can run Gotenks. I thought Gotenks was like, okay, he's Super Saiyan 3, so you can run the Goku on there as well. No, you can't. That would be insane. That would actually be insane. Maybe a Boost Saga team with Ultimate Gohan as the lead. STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku 100%, getting a 150 boost, well, a 300% boost from a double lead. I can see that happening. If Gohan is that lead, I'm definitely going to be pulling for him on global, and that would be awesome to see, because it'll make this guy an absolute beast. He'll be hitting in the millions consistently. It's not like he's hitting in the millions like right now, but he's hitting in the millions every time he gets a crit. And it depends when he has a type advantage. There we go, 1.6 million crit. And now we have the Super Saiyan 3 GT doing what he can. It's okay. I did not expect him to take the Cell Jr. out there. And we are pretty much going to one-shot the stage with Goku. And that's not the super attack. I kind of knew it was going to be a super attack, but I decided to just get the key anyway. But we should be... Oh, it is a super attack. I'm dumb. Never mind. For some reason, I thought that wasn't a super attack. And as soon as I record this video, I'm going to go to bed. 2.4 million crit. Okay, because the Boo summon is going to be out soon, my time. But of course, it should already be out by the time you watch this. Right, let's grab this. Alright, let's see Goku get an additional at the very least, because we haven't seen him get any additionals yet. I have seen him get a decent amount of crits, but no additionals just yet. So that's the first one. 1 million without a crit. And to be fair, Cell doesn't have too much defense, but again, he can somewhat tank the hits. But I'm proud of this Goku. He's come a long way, especially for me, stuck with me for the entire account so far. And of course, Trunks just took him out. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the showcase as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And to answer the question, is he worth the orbs? I'm trying to not be as biased here, but I definitely think he is worth the orbs, especially if in the future there is that Boo Saga lead. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day as always, and I will see you all in the next one.